welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch this video, and if you are not already, definitely hit that red subscribe button so that you do not miss any more uploads from me. So okay, today's video is actually going to be a makeup tutorial on this look right here that I'm rocking right now. I got some requests to do a very dramatic smoky eye and also a date night kind of look, so this is what I came up with. I really love it. I love the glitter that we have going on the lid, and it just has a very nice smoky crease, and there's some winged liner action going on, and I just really like the way that this turned out. And this video is actually a collaboration with my girl Patricia here on YouTube. She's actually going to be doing a daytime look, so between the two of us, you'll definitely get what you need to lay and slay, okay? So definitely check out her channel. She is so pretty, and she definitely brings it when it comes to the makeup tutorial. So I know you guys will love her channel just as much as I do, so definitely head over there and subscribe to her channel as well, and let her know that Cece sent you. And I would definitely link all of her information in the description bar below so you can check that out. But yeah, I'm gonna just stop rambling and I'm just gonna get into the tutorial. I hope that you guys enjoy it. Definitely like this video, definitely comment below and give me feedback on this video, or if you have any requests for future videos that you want to see, definitely leave that below, and I will talk to you guys very soon in the next video. Bye guys. Okay guys, let's get into it. So I'm starting off with a fresh, clean face. Brows are on, lids are primed. So I'm going to pre-bake with my Laura Mercier translucent setting powder, and this is just going to help you to stay matte all throughout the day. If you're not oily, you may want to skip this step, but because I get super oily throughout the day, I always like to start off any makeup look with pre-baking. So I'm basically just going to dip my beauty blender into here, taking the sifter off and just dipping directly into the powder. And I'm just going to apply this pretty generously to every area of my face where I tend to get oily. And I'm just going to let this sit while I'm working on my eyeshadow. Alright, so I'm going to go in with my Sephora number 19 taper blending brush, and in my Z palette I'm going to grab this rose goldy kind of shade, and this is going to be our transition shade. You guys know this is like my favorite transition shade of life. I use it in all my tutorials, and this actually came out of the Maybelline Blush Nudes palette, and I'm just going to apply this to my crease and my upper crease for the transition. Next, I'm going to grab this kind of taupey brown shade, and this came out of the Carly Bible palette, and I'm just going to apply that same shade with that same brush that we used for the transition color, and I'm just going to apply that to my upper crease area. I like to layer shadows when doing a smoky eye just to give it a little bit more of a dramatic look, but you're not going to look like you've been punched in the face or anything. It's just going to help all of the colors that we're going to apply just blend into each other very nicely. So next for the lid, I'm going to take this NYX pencil in Milk. Seriously, you guys, if you have not tried this, you need it in your life. It is like the best eyelid primer of life. I just love it. It's going to help your color stand out really well. So I'm just going to take this brush. I'm not sure where this brush is from. It's one of the Disney brushes, but you can use any flat eyeshadow brush that you have, or you could even use a concealer brush. And I'm just going to go in to my eyelid, and I'm just going to blend this primer base out. I don't really know what you call it, but the Jumbo Pencil Milk, I'm just going to blend it out. Now I'm going to go in with this Wet n Wild Boardwalk Boozing palette, and I'm just going to get this gray shade. I would have preferred a matte gray shade, but I don't have any matte gray shade, so I got to work with what I got. So I'm just going to take this gray shade, and we're just going to apply this all over our eyelid with that same brush. And this is just going to help the colors that we put over top of that to stand out. And since we're going to be working with glitter, I definitely want to make sure there are no gaps in my eyeshadow color. So I always like to start off with a base color. So I'm just going to go in and apply this gray shade all over my eyelid. To any smoky eye is blending, so we're going to be doing a lot of blending. So I'm just going to go back in and I'm just going to make sure that there is no harsh line in between the lid and the crease color. Alright, so now we're going to go in with a Sephora eyeshadow. This one is called Queen for a Day. It's just one of their single eyeshadows, and it's a very pretty, sparkly, grayish black color. And I'm going to go in with one of my Wet n Wild crease brushes, and I'm just going to get a generous amount on the brush. I'm going to start on the outer corner and concentrate that color on the outer corner and go all the way into the inner part of the eye with this. I'm just going to go back and forth with kind of swiping motions, and then I'm going to go in and blend this color together. With this shadow, it is very, very sparkly. It's very, very pigmented, so you definitely want to get just a teeny bit on your brush and then work it up to build depth. You really don't want to start off with a lot of color because then it's going to be really, really hard to blend it out. So just be careful with this. Start with just a little bit and just blend it up to whatever consistency that you like. If you want it more dramatic than this, then you can definitely add more shadow. So I'm just going to blend it kind of in a halo kind of effect. So I'm going to do the back and forth motion on my crease, and then I'm going to bring some of it down to my lower eyelid as well. So with this, like I said, blending is key. So you definitely want to make sure you blend, blend, blend. Now that you've blended so much that you feel like your finger's about to fall off, we're going to add some more depth to this look. So I'm going to go in with my Revealed 2 Coastal Scents palette, and I'm going to grab this black shade. You can honestly use any black shade that you want and get a flat concealer brush. And I'm going to get a little bit of this black shade onto the brush, and I'm going to apply it to the outer corner. I'm just going to dab it, and then I'm actually going to kind of do a V kind of motion. So you want to add it to the outer corner first, and then you want to go up to the crease just a little, go down to the eyelid just a little, and it's going to make like a little V shape on the end. And then you're going to go back in with your blending brush, and you're just going to blend it, not all the way out, but you're just going to blend it in the outer corner because you don't want this to be all the way in the crease and then you look like a panda bear. You just want to keep it in the outer corner, and this is just going to help to give that eye that smoky effect, that depth that we all know and love with smoky eyes. Alright, so now we're going to go in with some glitter. So first we're going to take this NYX glitter glue, which is seriously, oh my gosh, the best glitter glue of life. I absolutely love it, and it's only $6. So go to Ulta, get you some. It's bomb. So I'm just going to take a flat eyeshadow brush. This came out of one of my Urban Decay palettes, and I'm just going to apply this just to the inner part of the lid, maybe the inner third, not all over the whole lid. And then we're going to go in with this NYX glitter, and I'm not sure, it just says Crystal, so I guess the shade is just called Crystal. You want to make sure this glue is still tacky, and then you just go in and you just apply the glitter. And with the glitter, you definitely want to build it up to whatever consistency you want. For me, I like bam in your face glitter. You don't have to apply as much as I did. You just can kind of start small and then work your way up. But if you want this look to be like really like super, super glam, you can do like a lot of glitter. And I like to stop right where that black eyeshadow starts on the outer corner just to make sure that we have some dimension to the eye and it doesn't look as flat. But seriously, you guys, I love this glitter. Oh my gosh, obsessed. So now you want to grab any clean blending brush that you have. I believe this one is a Luxie brush, and you just want to go in and blend one good time just to make sure that all of the colors are blended together and there are no harsh lines or anything going on. And we are going to clean up the side of the eye, so don't worry about that. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to grab a makeup wipe. I actually got these from the Dollar Tree, and I really, really like them. So I'm just going to clean up underneath the eye and drag it outward. And this is just going to help have more of a polished look to the eye, and it's just going to make everything look really precise, and it's also going to give you a guide for your winged liner. So you don't have to use the tape, you can just go in with the makeup wipe and do the exact same thing. Now I'm going to go back into my Z palette. I'm going to grab this kind of shimmering whitish shade, and this is also from Carly Bible palette, and I'm going to grab my Lancome, I believe, number 18 brush, and I'm just going to apply this as the highlight shade to the brow bone.